Alrighty. Episode what? Like 4? But anyway, welcome back to this for some reason. Oh, no time like the present. Or was I? Oh yeah. They were gonna do poems. I don't feel like doing voices just yet. Alright. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Because, you know, peer pressure can do a lot of things. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when I get further into the stream and characters start talking. Almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Hashtag feminism. My throat. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. I don't enunciate with perfect timing because I can't read. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Oh no, that glimpse comes much later. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation, for some reason. I'm the first one to start applauding. Woo! Everyone joins me afterward and gives Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. What voice did I give you? Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Why am I still doing voices again? Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then. Aw, they're holding hands. Aw, so cute.
Sayori hops out of her chair and tearfully walks to the podium.
This one's called I Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
A lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. Alright.
I see. Okay then. I'll speak in the voice of my own brain. This is my meadow.
Okay, that was a dumb joke. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice,
yeah, that really soft voice,
was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Oh. Burps. Sayori finishes, and we applaud.
I did it.
Good job, Sayori.
Even Nick liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Right? It might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Huh? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours with that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. How do I read again? They might need a little bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that sort of thing. Kind of embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem to challenge you a little bit more, because I'm a jerk. We don't have much time for the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go for Nick. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Nick lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki! I'm an excellent writer.
Natsuki.
It's fine. It's fine. I know how horrible I am. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection to read. That really hurt my hand. Ow. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Oh crap, I forgot that I wrote a love poem for Sayori. Everyone has their eyes on me, making it feel incredibly awkward. I recite my poem. So I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of knowledge. That's something you'll improve over time, though. Probably not. Just probably not. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting, idiot.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You better not make me do that again.
Well...
Do you really feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, I should probably stop with the dialogue, because these voices are getting annoying to switch back and forward to. You won't have much to worry about with the festival. That said, I just want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope you can have an idea of what it's like now. I do! Because this is heavily embarrassing. These streams and these voices are heavily embarrassing, but I do them anyway because peer pressure. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so you let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I'll find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. Makes me really happy. No problem. Yeah, that's a really weird pose. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to practice. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alrighty. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. I did it for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. And I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Mother, guys, you make such a big deal out of it. It is a little nice, though. Whoa, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Oh, no wonder.
I was thinking about something familiar. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Still walk home with my save, my girl. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri?
But she's so beautiful and smart.
Jeez, I already see her at the club every day. Besides, you really like going home together. Wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly, Nick. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've made up my mind! And we gotta stop doing that. Really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's a kind of weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time? It's poem time! Alright. Cheer. Excitement. Insight. Nah, that makes sense. Dream. No. Hurt. Whisper. Oh. Atone. No. Journey. No. Anxiety. Yeah. Not for you. Existence. I was not talking to you, Google. Amber, no. Whistle. Sayori, you're hard to write for. Empty. Peaceful. Climax. Special. Unrestrained. Pleasure. No. Special. Alright. Huh. Yes, you do get commentary. We've had commentary in the past couple streams. Incongruent sounds like a Yuri word. Lucky. Yeah, there we go.
Kawaii!
No. That's definitely not to be. without a doubt. Sadness. There we go. Infinite. No. Maybe actually. Desire, nature, shame, philosophy, marriage. Yeah. Romance. Yeah. Lazy. Yeah, definitely. Crimson Heart. Yeah, look at all these Sayori. Last word. Alright. Unending. Ah. I've already forgotten the voice I gave you. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. That was definitely not it. Whatever. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You were practicing piano again. Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember, that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out for the festival too. Again, I already forgot your voice too. I can't wait for the festival. That was definitely not it. It's gonna be great! Great! Frosted Flakes up in here. Heck yeah, boy. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day the school gets to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. There's barely a voice. I'm just... whatever. I'm sounding a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Where's my mouse? Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Huh? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name! Monica! That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in this translation. Hey! Hit it with that really forced fourth wall break. Huh? Anyway, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. See, I want to know Japanese so I can get the joke. But whatever. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner, looking down at nothing. I'll walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I'll wave my hand in front of her face.
Eh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
This feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. The conversation has already disappeared, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since she's been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I typically approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Nick, what's up? Burps. From down under. Because I ate an entire bag of chips before I started this. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her?
In what way do you mean?
I mean, maybe I'm reading into the fold too much. She seems a bit downcast today.
Oh? You think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monica peers across the room with Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Nick. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I ask her, she seems really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
Yeah, you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she's just had a hard enough. Ah, that's not what it said. Maybe she just had a hard time breaking it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Nick.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? You gotta love it that, like, visual novel main characters are just oblivious as all heck.
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Apologies, that was gross.
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been.
You're so funny, Nick. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? Huh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
I can't read, apparently. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Monica.
Okay, everyone.
After some time passes, Monica calls out the classroom.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. Making eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I don't know why I read it like that, but you know what, whatever. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori.
The world may never know.
Alright, let's head with Nartsoko first.
This one's alright.
Alright.
Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're at least trying a little bit. Of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah.
Natsuki's elbow connect with my stomach. That's assault, kids! Ba-da-bow. Oh, maybe I won't mind you scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Anime laugh. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds up her palm like nothing even happened. It assault if you're a freaking wimp. Glad to know that there's kindness in the chat.
I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your met worries away. I can't read. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. See you free in my windly sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach will be your own escape. You'll learn to love yourself again.
Doki Doki Kazoo cover. No. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write mine a bit with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. There's trash everywhere. The sand is boiling hot. There's like that dried up seaweed crap that gets like prickly and rough. There's rocks. Kids are annoying. You can never find a good spot. The water is either Antarctica or deep space. There's never warm. Rocks suck. Have you ever cut your foot and had to walk in sand? Yeah, it sucks. I can think of at least 10 things. It murdered my family. That wasn't one of the things that I was thinking of. Boy, do I love the chat. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then come up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. Main beaches do suck. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted me to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Can you really see her doing that too? We can just write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? It's not like I care. We just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it's good practice. Yeah, I still don't like Natsuki's voice. Whatever. Monaco.
Hi, Nick. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's look at today's poem.
Sure. Let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
It's kind of funny.
How so?
No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayoris have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I can't speak English. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot more time together lately, haven't you?
I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends. I haven't been seeing as much of her in the past year. Oh my god. I'm burping, my eyes itchy, my nose is itchy. But since I joined the club, it's spending a lot more time together again.
I see. That reminds me. I thought Sayori's been a little off today.
Yeah? Did she tell you something?
Well, Nick, you haven't been flirting with her, have you?
Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do.
Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her.
Possible foreshadowing.
Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since he joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim to the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing that the legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day, when the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
This has been ASMR poem reading with Sergeant Crispy. While I stutter horribly while putting out the wildfire that is my live stream chat.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of thing that give life meaning.
I'm half into this. Aiden, you're really into this. I'm half into this. It's a decent game, but as far as visual novels go, but I don't know. I gotta have fun with it if I want to. I gotta find some way to have fun with it if I want to finish the streams. And doing voices and having ASMR sessions while reading the poems just so happens to be my way of having fun. Not to get too philosophical or anything,
but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. Never really put too much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed.
It seems that everyone...
Oh, no, it's not Monica. That's me! Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional? Basically does that every stream when he forgets the voices. Yep. I forget the voices constantly.
Huh, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people with the urge to enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, Yuri, let's talk. My favorite soup is tomato soup. I heavily enjoy tomato soup. Does ramen noodles count as a soup?
Well done, Nick. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you?
No! Chicken noodle soup is also good. Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this. It's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think.
I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way to spend more personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's fun to getting to know everyone when they're writing. I guess doing some writing myself.
Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Nick?
Absolutely not. I know everything about myself. I know that I'm a horrible human being, and that's what sums me up.
Well, you know how I like to say writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And in my opinion, are just opinion. You know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or other.
Why me?
Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so?
Yuri thinks for a good minute. Not a minute and 30 seconds, a minute flat.
That must be terrible. For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome, how unlikable of me.
Yuri! My god! It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant I respect your opinion. My god, Yuri. Debbie Downer!
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yo, I can relate, Yuri. Yuri?
What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. let's move on. Alright. You want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Oh, let's see if I can read your handwriting, because oh my god.
Beach. A marvel of millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. Words, letters, fonts. But beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at you from the foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes squish in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to words. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore.
Don't you think it would hurt to stand like Yuri all the time? Gerber burbus, straighten your back out. Yeah, she's got a bit of a capital C, almost. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Nad Security told me about that. You're late. You're old news, Yuri. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She's probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have any particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write something about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I can agree. Thanks for sharing. Alrighty! How my girl Say doing?
This is your best one. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Nick.
Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Huh? Of course. Everything is fine. I am just a little tired today.
Want a nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Alright.
Hey, Nick. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end,
yeah. Guess you're the one who likes this one the most. I guess you're the one who okay.
Why?
You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Oh. That was... Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try too hard to impress them. Still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have some... I can't read! I know you have to put up with me some... Whatever. I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori?
Oh, Nick, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing that?
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori. Glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what'll cheer you up.
Sayori shakes her head.
She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Nick. Just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. Promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Well then.
Okay, you three. We're done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me? Did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori is not here.
It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please, show some decency. Come on!
She actually wasn't feeling well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori! Why do I keep doing that? It hurts my hands so much. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me all day, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh? A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier.
Alright. I'm done making fun of myself. No, I'm not. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted!
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me count something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader to my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses on nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. Mine's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Nick. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could also help me out as well. I would really appreciate it for that. That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with all my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you could like to handle the baking on your own. Nick may not like to be sit around and make him out to be a nuisance, so therefore, may be more suited as assisting me with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Nick to... Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys. Settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Nick to decide who'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet. No? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Did we just sell this already? Yeah. Nick, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. See? Options of both Sayori and Monica lead nowhere. I pick Sayori, I get yelled at. I pick Monica, I get yelled at. I'm starting to run a little short on time, so I'm not going to go through those. But out of both Yuri and Natsuki, I like Natsuki more. I like her character more. I'm picking Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Oh, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Yuri, you make everything awkward! That's... good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really counts. What about you, Nick? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll all turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big a deal or anything. Well, might not be that just... I think Yuri might be feeling unappreciated in general. Oh, was that me talking? Or whatever.
Having to come up with something for her to do, then having nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere really special and really important for the people to feel during the performances. God, I can't speak. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I can begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say things Sayori would have said at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door, as they chat between each other. Where are you going? I'm still need to figure out plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and not realized you didn't have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. Coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Look, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. It's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you just say you were gonna give you the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. It's because I never got to bake with someone else before. All it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. I'm gonna just take those out of there. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's gonna come into my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening while we're outside of school. More than that, she just told me she was looking forward to it. The chance that I make something happen between us was too early for that. Only time will tell. But then again, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous. But it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers just to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a completely different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. Putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since I left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said, what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before letting myself in. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already sort of strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Nick.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. That's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sayori's already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right?
That's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Yeah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence. Sayori stares off in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Nick. Huh? Why can't it just be like the way it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even be thinking about me right now. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something has happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So just tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Nick. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Nick? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? I think I'm late to school every day, because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? I go to school. I eat. I make friends. I make other people put their energy into caring, energy and caring to waste by having them spent it on me. That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori's kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want me that bad just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? I almost feel like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I can do. I would have tried a little harder to make every day just a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand, Nick. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. It also feels like a bat being swung right against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. Well, that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting. That's what I'll do.
No, Nick. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Nick.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nick.
Sayori isn't hiking me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms still remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nick,
Sayori barely manages to speak through her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have to call yourself selfish, then you at least have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in turn.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Nick. This is the only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kinda hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Well, that was a bomb and a half. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I found myself still feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is right about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. And with that awful, depressive stuff, we are going to end it here because I am out of time. So, thank you to the few people who joined live. The, like, 3 of you. If anyone ever managed to watch the stream after the fact, thank you for tuning in. And next episode, stream, video, whatever, is when we get into the meaty stuff. All the spooks, all the game breaks, all the glitches, all the fun stuff about this game. The whole reason I'm doing this game. Thank you for coming out, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in whatever I make next.